Hello and welcome to today's video. In this video I'll be taking a look at a couple of favourite films of mine on Blu-ray, one of them starring Jason Statham and also another version of it showing a different cover of a Nordic PAL import. Well, not PAL, but it's a Nordic import, if you know what I mean. And I'll also be trying to do a review of the film The Rocker at the end of this video. So let's get on with it. This is Parker, a 2013 released film starring Jason Statham. And this is the UK version of the film on Blu-ray. And it also stars Jennifer Lopez, but she's not really featured on the cover of this version, apart from this little tiny picture down here. You can see that, I believe that's Jennifer Lopez. It's quite a nice cover on this. It's got the title's embossed, really like juts out, like it's all raised up, you know. And it's all like a glossy finish, so it's quite a nice cover. And here's the back cover. I can just get rid of this reflection of it. The back cover is very nice as well on this one, and the back cover features a photograph which is very similar to the cover of the US Blu-ray release of this film. It's very similar to that picture. I think it come from the same set of photographs, I believe, possibly anyway. And it's got quite a few it's got a few special features, as you can see there. Commentary with the director Taylor Hackford. Taylor Hackford has made a few good films over the years. He directed Against All Odds with Jeff Bridges, and he also directed White Nights with Mikhail Baryshnikov and Gregory Hines. That's two of my favourites there, actually. And Rachel Ward was also in Against All Odds with Jeff Bridges as well. Couldn't think of her name for a second there. So if you want to read the rest, you can pause there if you want, if you need to. So that's the UK version of Parker on Blu-ray. Now I just got this other version of Parker. It's a Nordic release on Blu-ray, and here it is here. And as you can see, it's got a completely different cover. And to be honest with you, I much prefer this cover to the other one. It's a much nicer photograph in my opinion. I like the way they've used the black and white photography against the red background. And also it features Jennifer Lopez properly on the cover of this one, on this version, unlike the other one, which doesn't really, apart from that little picture down there. But I much prefer this one. The other one's still a nice cover, but I must admit I much prefer this Nordic version. That's why I bought this, strictly for the cover, specifically for the cover, a different cover. The only trouble is the back cover is not so hot on this one. I'll just show you the back. As you can see, it's mainly get rid of this sheen. It's mainly text and a couple of pictures at the top there, as you can see. So nothing to write home about on the back of this one. It's got the same special features as the other version. It's pretty much exactly the same disc and content as the other one. Nothing different really, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I don't think there is. But like I say, this is a very nice cover in my opinion. I really do like the way the black and white photography is set off against this red background on it, to be honest. Let us know what you think in the comments, anyone who's watching this video, all two of yous. And I'll get back here as soon as possible if you write us a comment on the video if you want to. So that's that's Parker, the Nordic Blu-ray import version, and the UK Blu-ray version. And the discs inside the case both feature artwork. As you can see, it's the same artwork that's on the front cover. This is the UK version. Same exact artwork that's on the front cover there, as you can see there. And the Nordic version also has artwork on the disc, as you can see here. It's the same picture. It's on the front cover of the box, but it's a slightly bigger picture because you can see the legs on this one. It's the exact same photograph, so very nice that the included artwork on both discs of these films. And it's just an advertisement there on the inside of the sleeve for the Ryan Gosling movie The Place Beyond the Pines, which I also own on Blu-ray, but I haven't watched it yet. I quite like Ryan Gosling. He's one of my favourite actors. I think most of the films he's done. So that's that then. Now here we have the Sylvester Stallone movie Cobra on Blu-ray. This is the UK version, and this is one of my all-time favourite Sylvester Stallone movies. I've always been a big fan of this film ever since it first came out in 1986. I used to own it on VHS. I bought the soundtrack on LP record. I also bought it on DVD. And if you go back to my very first video on this channel, my very first video, the first video I ever made, you'll see me talking about Cobra in that video. And I think I was talking about Body Double as well, Brian De Palma's Body Double. Two of my favourite films, obviously. And I was talking about this on DVD. I had the Region 1 import DVD version on that first video that I made. If you want to go back and check that, I doubt anyone will, but just in case you want to, it's my first ever video on this channel. And this is a great film about a bunch of sort of vigilantes or something, like these really bad group of men and one woman, I believe, who go around slashing people up and stuff, and they're like a cult, you know. And Stallone is a sort of renegade sort of cop or something like that. Not sure what his exact description is. He is sort of a cop, I believe. And they always call him in for the dirty jobs and stuff. It's a really good movie though. It's got a great soundtrack, which features a music score by Sylvester Levy, who also did the music score for another favourite film of mine, Mannequin, starring Andrew McCarthy and Kim Cattrall. He did the music for that film. And he's done a few others. I can't think. He hasn't done that many, but he's done a few here and there, you know. But anyway, this is one of his most prominent ones. And it also had a hit single from the artist known as Jean Beauvoir. And I was so impressed with that track on this film that I bought one of his albums a while ago on LP as well. He's a really good singer. Like I say, he sang the song Feel the Heat. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that song, but it's a really good one. And I think the music video for that song's on YouTube here somewhere, if you want to check it out. And this has a few special features, which include an audio commentary by George P. Cosmatos, which is really good. But unfortunately, George P. Cosmatos is no longer with us. So it's quite something to have this film with his audio commentary on, you know, since he's passed away and everything. It's really good to have this audio commentary by him left behind. And I believe his son directed the Nicolas Cage movie Mandy, I believe. apparently. So I've also got this film in a Sylvester Stallone box set, but I bought this version first when it first came out, because it's got the proper cover on and everything. The one in the set doesn't have the cover. It has a picture from this cover inside, I think, as far as I remember. But this is the best cover to have, the proper full colour cover with the title on and everything. I think the one in the box may not have the title on, I'm not sure, I can't think offhand. But it's a very stylish film as well, as you can see by the way Sylvester Stallone's dressed on the front cover with these mirrored shades, mirrored sunglasses, and his fancy laser sighted gun that he's got in his hand, his black leather gloves, and also his black t-shirt with a holster on. He's got the holster for his other gun, and his other gun has a picture of a cobra on the handle. It's a silver automatic gun, shiny silver gun with a white handle, with a picture of a snake on it, a cobra apparently. And he's the strong arm of the law, as it says there on the top. And crime's the disease, meet the cure, which is Cobra. So I'll just show you the disc inside, if I can get it open with one hand. And I can. There's the disc with the same exact artwork, but it's very nice nonetheless, because a lot of Blu-rays and DVDs come with just plain silver discs or just blank discs with just the title on. In fact, some of the older Warner Brothers titles don't even have the titles on the discs. I hate that, when it's just like a picture and no title telling you which film it is or which TV show it is or whatever, you know. That can get confusing if you misplace any discs or anything, you know. So there you have it. That's Cobra, starring Sylvester Stallone, Rennie Santoni, and Andrew Robinson, and also Bridget Nielsen as well. Plays the love interest of Sylvester Stallone in the film. I think at the time this was made, he was either just getting together with Bridget Nielsen, because I think he married her or something. He was certainly going out with her, I know that much, for a lot of the time, you know. So anyway, that's Cobra, starring Sylvester Stallone, directed by George P. Cosmatos. This is The Rocker, starring Rainn Wilson. It's basically about this guy who's in a fairly successful rock band called Vesuvius, and he's the drummer. Now they're doing quite well, and he's well on his way to becoming a rock god, until at some point his manager decides to fire him. And even worse than that, his band members go along with it and they replace him with somebody else played by Bradley Cooper. And he's furious about this. In fact, he's so furious he goes after them. He chases after them in their van. He's raging. He's like in a rage, and they're terrified of him. And he runs down the street after them in the van, and he's running alongside the van, keeping up with it. I don't know how he keeps up with it. But anyway, he's fuming, and he confronts them until he gets in an accident where he gets on top of the van and slams the brakes on, and he goes flying off and lands on the road. Anyway, it jumps ahead 20 years later, and he's in a new job and everything. He's not really doing drumming anymore. And then one day, his nephew has this his nephew has some friends have this band, like a rock stroke pop band, and they haven't got a drummer. So they know that Rainn Wilson, his character is called Fish, Robert Fishman, I think he's called, and they know he's a drummer, and he used to be in a rock band, heavy metal band. So they ask him if he could possibly, you know, become their new drummer. And basically he doesn't want to do it at first, but eventually he reluctantly agrees. And he sort of starts playing in the band, but he gets a bit carried away here and there, and they end up getting rid of him. They sack him from this group as well. But they're having another meeting with him, and one of them has a talk with him, and he decides to try and cool it down a bit, and he starts drumming with them again, and things go a bit better. In fact, they're going so well until some point during the film, they get the chance to appear at this gig where they're going to be sort of headlining alongside Vesuvius. But the trouble is, Rainn Wilson doesn't want to play alongside Vesuvius because he can't stand them. In fact, he's dead set on not playing with them. He doesn't want to do it under any circumstances whatsoever. So anyway, once again, one of them has a talk with him. His nephew has a talk with him, and eventually he sort of persuades him to do the gig. And I'm giving half the film away here, aren't I? Anyway, cut long story short, the film's very good and it's very funny. And Rainn Wilson plays the part really well. He's a very likeable character in the film. He plays a very likeable character. And there's a scene where he's broadcast live on the internet during the film where he's naked playing the drums, but it's from behind, so nothing to worry about there. Don't get too worried. No full frontal nudity or anything by Rainn Wilson, but he is naked from behind. But it's a really well made film. There's a lot of good songs on it as well. I wouldn't mind picking a soundtrack up for this, actually, if there is one. Probably is one. I haven't looked though yet. And as you can see on the front cover, it does feature Rainn Wilson making the ever popular satanic hand signs, which most people seem to think means rock and roll, which it kind of doesn't, but never mind, because the Church of Satan also used these hand signs, and a few other people as well, which I won't go into. So anyway, I highly recommend this film. This is the DVD version, and the picture quality is very good on it. Very good for a DVD. Very nice and sharp and everything. Nice clear transfer, very colourful. And there is a few special features, but I can't see. I haven't got my glasses on. The lighting's not very good over here. Looking, well, the lighting's good from the front, fairly good, but the lighting from the back here isn't as good, if you know what I mean. Anyway, here's the back cover of this one. Has lots of little pictures there from the movie. And this is a 20th Century Fox release. And if you're interested, you can get this. I think you can still get this at quite a good price online. But if you want the Blu-ray is very expensive, and you can only get it on US import, unfortunately. So anyway, that's The Rocker starring Rainn Wilson. It also features Emma Stone in the movie as well. She plays a very good part as one of the rock band. She plays the bass guitar in the band. And I must apologise for this review. I'm absolutely crap at doing reviews of movies. Even though I like movies and I collect them and everything, I'm no good whatsoever at reviewing them as well. So I do apologise, but I tried my best anyway. So thanks very much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And where it says all notifications at the top, you get 3 options next to the bell. It's best to click on the top one if you want to receive all the notifications of when I upload new videos. And if you've got anything to say, don't hesitate to send us a comment, write us a comment under this video. And if you can, could you share my video? I'd much appreciate that if you could do that. Thank you very much in advance if you can do that for us. And don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video. And thanks very much for watching, everyone. And I shall catch you all on the next video. So, bye for now. Take care. Ta-ra.